Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Well, we have good news for you if you're in need of a better mask or at least a new one. Meijer is offering free N95s. What you have to do if you want one. Plus, the state approves $824 million in incentives to help GM put electric vehicle and battery plants in Michigan. And the move could add as many as 4,000 jobs across those plants. All the details coming up. First, we had snow. Now we are left with a bitter blast of cold air, as you can see on this weather model. Will things warm up at all, or will we be stuck in the deep freeze even longer? And the weather is our topper here at noon. Let's turn our attention to the forecast as we take a live look outside through Skycam. What are we expecting, Brandon?
Over some of the morning numbers first. It's hard to warm when you're so deep in the basement. Look at 10 below this morning in Lapeer, 3 below Flint, 1 below Monroe, single digits for most, if not sub-zero, like 2 below in Port Huron. Now we're at 20 degrees and middle upper teens for most. There is a little bit of a northwest breeze, and we've got increasing clouds trying to draw in maybe a few light snow showers. But dress for the single digits to low teens as you're heading out. Barely, again, getting to that 2021 mark with mid-late afternoon light snow chances. Currently really not seeing a whole lot, but there is still some snow in southwestern lower. Still have a cool front that needs to slide through, which not only brings a few light snow showers, Jason, but reinforced cold air. So the answer to the question is no, it doesn't really warm, gets colder before we warm. I've got that 7-day coming up.
New at noon.
General Motors is making a big investment in the state that will create thousands of jobs. It's the automaker's single largest investment announcement in its history. Think about that. GM will spend more than $7 billion at 4 Michigan manufacturing sites to create more electric vehicles. It will invest $4 billion to convert the plant in Orion Township for production of EV pickups, the Silverado and the Sierra. GM says it will create more than 2,300 new jobs and retain 1,000 jobs when the plant is fully operational by 2024. GM is also spending more than $2.5 billion to build a battery cell plant near Lansing. Mary Barra says this will further GM's goal of making Michigan the literal epicenter of electric vehicle production.
Orion will be our second plant scheduled to build full-size EV pickups along with Factory Zero, also in Michigan, in Detroit, Hamtramck. When both plants are fully ramped on 3 shifts of production, our total full-size EV truck production capacity will be about 600,000 trucks a year. And altogether, we will have more than 1 million units of EV capability in North America by the end of 2025.
This morning, the State Economic Development Board approved more than $800 million in incentives and tax breaks to make all of this possible for GM. Turning our attention to the coronavirus, Meijer says it's now offering free N95 masks. Nick Monticelli has a look at what you need to do to get one.
Good afternoon. You kind of caught us in a lull here, but this is the Meijer at Fraser, and they have been honestly giving these masks away faster than they can put them in their protective bags. Every Meijer in the state has one, actually even outside of the state of Michigan, has these protective masks, these N95s that they have been bagging as fast as they can. 3 million of them from the federal government given to Meijer to pass out to customers. And the customers honestly have been lining up. You can see in this video, as soon as they walk in the door, they realize that not only do they have the N95 masks, but they are giving them away for free. That's because the federal government sent them to Meijer for free. And the people here that are lining up for the masks are just ecstatic. A, to have access to them, and B, that they don't have to pay for them.
N95, which since the Omicron, it's something that I don't have in my house, and so this is like perfect opportunity to grab it and have it in your house.
I have a elderly father. He has cancer, So I definitely, and I work in the medical field, so I definitely think this is a good idea.
Now, I would highly suggest that as we come back out here, though, as you watch this noon, that if you do want some of these free N95 masks, to come soon, because you can see what's left on the table here. You can see the boxes behind them. They've got another skid, but they're going so quickly, I wouldn't be surprised if they're all gone in just this one day. In Fraser, Nick Monticelli, Local 4.
All right, Nick, thank you. Kroger will also provide access to free N95 masks for customers while supplies last. Meantime, masks will no longer be required in schools in St. Clair County. The health department is not extending the order. It will end after school on Friday. Health department says it made the call because cases in schools are now at manageable levels. Fewer students are absent and they can maintain adequate staffing levels. There will be no mandate, but the health department is still encouraging schools to require masks until transmission rates drop below 10%. COVID-19 antibody drugs from Regeneron and Eli Lilly should no longer be used because they don't work against the Omicron variant. The Food and Drug Administration said it is revoking emergency authorization for both drugs, which were purchased by the federal government and have been administered to millions of Americans who had COVID-19. If the drugs prove effective against future variants, the FDA said it could reauthorize their use. Let's go over to Israel now, where the Israeli COVID advisory group recommends a fourth vaccine dose for all adults. Those experts say the fourth booster should be administered to people ages 18 and older if more than 5 months have passed since their third dose. According to the panel, a statistical analysis on data from around 400,000 people in Israel who have already received the fourth shot shows it provided more than 3 times the level of protection against serious illness, while also doubling the protection against infection. The latest recommendation is subject to approval by the Director General of the Ministry of Health. Meantime, Pfizer and BioNTech have begun a clinical trial for an Omicron-specific vaccine. The companies say that they are studying the safety, tolerability, and level of immune response in 1,400 healthy adults ages 18 to 55. Some patients will be getting the vaccine as both a primary dose and a booster dose. Despite this new clinical trial, Pfizer doesn't expect production of the original vaccine to be impacted at all. They still plan to produce 4 billion doses in 2022 alone. Also making headlines this noon, the SAT, remember that, will be shortened and will go online. It will still take place, though, in a proctored setting, but students have to bring their own computer. And if they don't have one, the College Board can loan them one for the day. The changed format shortens the test from the usual time of about 3 hours down to 2. Students will also get their results back within days, not weeks or months. Paula?
Happy noon, everyone. Okay, question for you. Is this number 2 pencil a thing of the past? Remember these when you took the SAT test? Well, those tests are about to go digital. Soon, students will be able to take the test on their laptops or their tablets. But wait, not so fast. There's still a lot of intricacies. At 4 o'clock today, we are diving in. We'll let you know how soon to expect the digital rollout, what you need to know for your SAT taker. And for those in the SAT trenches, we'll ask, is this a good thing or a bad thing or both? I'll see you today at 4 on First at 4.
Good enough. Still to come, with Russia on the brink of invading Ukraine, the White House is weighing possible military action. What we're learning after the break.